go.
Okay. You don't have to have an account. You can log in with Google, which is nice if you don't feel like, setting up an account. My computer is as slow as my grandma's, so. Here we go. Okay. Can you pause? Because I forgot how slow my computer is. All right. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Oh my God, I went to Weiss, not me. I'm in the wrong one. Because all of our names are on here, So I accidentally clicked Weezer. So let me go back to my name. That's what's bad about sharing computers. When you're in a hurry, you always click the wrong thing. All right. Anyway, my computer is kind of slow, but when we actually get there, oh dear God, are you freaking kidding me? I cannot with you today. Today ain't the day. Not today, Satan. I mean, whatever. Not today.
I don't know how to edit this. Just have fun.
Oh, because am I saying bad things?
No, but everybody's going to hear you.
I don't care. I haven't said a cuss word, have I? And it's Miss Sweet for the win. Okay. So anyway, now I'm on Blooket, and that little button there is Discover. If you want to search for, like, if you're doing fractions or something, it's just like Kahoot, really. And they even have a classic format, but I'll show you why I like Blooket compared to Kahoot. But just like Kahoot, you can search for something. This is one my fifth graders created in Miss Miner's room. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this one. They kind of came up with their own questions, like as an early finisher. See, I'm just an idiot. It's going to let me play. Okay. That's okay. Cancel that. I was going to pull that up because it's not working. I'm going to say, let's see, something they've been talking about. We'll just do matter. So you put your subject in, just like Kahoot. You can find all these, and you can view them before you do them. But I'll show you why I like this versus Kahoot. So when you go to Blooket, you go to host because you're going to be the host. Kids can also play solo, and sometimes that's an early finisher. They can do a Blooket, and I'll give them a few to choose from. So you go to host. And this is a new computer this slow. Okay. All right. And then here's what I really like. They have these modes you can do. Like all the way down is just the classic. And you can see that one even kind of looks like Kahoot. If y'all are familiar with Kahoot. It's just the classic. Tower of Doom, you can assign for homework only. It's just homework only. I don't really assign it except like for optional homework because I would never make them, kids that might not have a device. Crazy Kingdom is also assigned for homework only. But each little one you click on gives you a little idea of the, what each mode does. My kids really like this Gold Quest. That's usually the one we do. The whole class can play. And you have to have at least 3 players. But what it is it, like I'll say, host the game. And it's just like Kahoot. A number will come up. For the kids to log in. You can either do it by time, which was what we usually do, or gold. And what's really cool about it, in a regular Kahoot, like they ask the questions one time and then it's over. But on this, if you set this time limit like 8 minutes, they might get to see the questions 3 or 4 times. So it's a good review. So I usually do a time limit and like maybe 8 minutes because, I have a weird thing with even numbers. So, yeah, I know. So about 8 minutes. And like they can actually compete against each other. They're playing on their own screen so the teacher can monitor. I usually pull it up on the smartboard just so they can see the leaderboard. But each kid works at kind of their own pace. The questions are shuffled, so they're not seeing what their neighbor's seeing. But like, I could take gold away from you. I could steal gold away from you, so you lose points. So the kids try to come up with weird names so the kids don't know who they are. And they really like it. And, you can have it where you show instructions. You can do a late joining. For a treat, like a reward, if they've really been good, I let them come up with their own names. But you also can just do random names, which is much quicker. Because if they try to pick their own names, they try to top each other, and it takes a while. So that's like a big reward to get to do that. But so anyway, it has all these other little like that was Gold Quest. Cafe is it's kind of more math. They get to buy stuff. They have to solve mathematical problems. Factory, kind of the same thing. It's money. They have to buy stuff. Battle Royale, that comes down to everybody's playing. It's kind of like a tournament. Like they randomly pair people up, and then by the end, it's just 2 people left. As they lose, they get kicked out. So that's kind of good. But they all can be played by themselves. The teacher doesn't have to run the show. Like the teacher can just kind of walk around and monitor what they're doing. So anyway, I really like Blooket. That one's racing, so that it shows the leaderboard is always on screen, and as they get questions right, they move. So whoever gets to the finish line, it's always a top 3 leaderboard, and I always give a prize to the top 3. But it's really a good review, and I just like it. Boom.